In June 2014, God called our family to move to Chico, California, which again it's extreme. I come from Madagascar, which is the poorest country in the world, to California, the most developed state or even countries, with $200 a month of support, 2 suitcases, and 2 children. We are excited because we know that God called us. As you know, we were one day in the bus and we heard the song "Welcome to California," which took it as a sign that that is where God wants us to be. There's a lot of missionaries from the West going to Africa and all of that, and that's a challenge. But there's only a few I could even count in my fingers. People from Africa and all of that coming to be a missionary in the West, and not only that, but they're going because of what God called them to be and to do. English is my third. I speak Malagasy and then French and then after English. When I start my master's degree in 2018 from Samson Universities, I remember I could only read 1 or 2 or 3 pages a day, and I just get bored and I couldn't retain anything. Scientifically, they say the things that you read, you can retain 30 to 40% of what you read. And so basically my professor told me like, hey, you are in a master's level, not a high school, so you need to catch up. And I was really, first of all, feel a little bit down and disappointed. But I asked God, like, hey God, if you can heal people, if you can do miracle, I asked God to increase my intellectual capacities and my knowledge that day. Like, God, I need a miracle to do this master's. I needed to increase my intellectual capacities. And I remember the next day, like, I'm not joking, but the next day I could read about 100, 200 pages a day, and I can retain 70 to 80% of the things that I read. And that's why even in 2023, I graduated with my doctorate in ministry leadership. It's not because I am smart, but it's because God upgraded my intellectual capacities to allow me to finish my doctorate in ministry leadership, and now started my PhD last year, and then will be finished next year in the summers, getting my master's and my doctorate with a broken English. He did it, and he's still doing it. I asked God for an increase, and He gave me. Even right now, I'm sitting here, and in the next few weeks, I will be a student again in the LTS Leadership Training School here in Kona, Hawaii. And again, it's a vision that God has for us, but it takes obedience to go where God called us for our destiny.